shares and securities. If you have shares and securities of a company, whenever you will sell it, no problem, calculate the gain normally. Means whenever you sell the shares and securities, in normal way you have to calculate the gain, DP minus cost, right? And you will get a gain. You have to pay the CGT in normal manner on that gain. But the problem arises when you have shares of same company, different rates, multiple rates. Then problem arises in the determination of cost of shares sold. Means, for example, what is this? For example, Coca-Cola company, you are working in Coca-Cola company, right? For example, today you are purchasing 10,000 shares of Coca-Cola company for £5,000. After some time, you again purchase the 8,000 shares, for example, Coca-Cola company share for £3,000. Then you purchased 5,000 shares of the Coca-Cola company for £2,000. Means you are purchasing the same company shares, Coca-Cola company share, but at multiple rates. Some share has a cost of 5,000, some has 3, some has 2. Now total of the two columns are 23,000 shares and the cost is 11,000, 10,000. Now, for example, you are selling 3,000 shares, sale. Okay. Now the problem is to determine the cost of these shares sold. What will be the cost of these 3,000 shares? Obviously, you have to apportion it, right?
Yeah.
To apportion the cost, there is a rule called matching order rule. To determine the cost of the share sold, you will apply the matching order rule. When you will apply the matching order rule? When you have shares of same company at multiple rates. Whenever you will sell these shares, to determine the cost of the share, you will apply the matching order rule. According to this rule, you will check the same day purchased shares. Same day purchased shares. Same day means, for example, I am selling these 3,000 shares on 2 August 2019. That is a sale date. Now you have to check whether in the same date, whether you are purchasing any shares, you have to write down the cost of these shares. Second, you will take the cost of share purchased in next 30 days. Next 30 days. Means, for example, 2 August 2018, you are selling the 3,000 share. Now check whether in the next 30 days, are you purchasing some shares? Take the cost of these shares. And lastly, make the share pool and take the cost from share pool. And you know, always from share pool, you can take the average cost. How to apply in the question? Open the previous list, which I already sent you. The first day when we started the CGT topic, in 1 minute, I will also send you again. Wait a minute.
Mr. J question. ঘুমান না আপনি? কোথায় ঘুমাবো? আমার ঘুমাইতে ইচ্ছা করে।
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Question 5 of this list I send you.
Okay.
Mr. A purchased following shares of C company on following dates. The last question of this list. Open it. 1/1/2000 shares for £4,000. On 1/1/2005, again 3,000 shares on £4,000. And 1/1/11/2000 shares for £19,900. Means C company, same company shares, but at multiple rates. 4,000, some has 4,000 cost, some has 8,000, and some has 19,900. If you are purchasing same company share at different rates, which topic will apply in the exam?
Matching rules.
Okay. Now the next line. He sold 4,000 shares on 1/1/12 for £40,000. Calculate the chargeable gain. Okay. Tell me the disposal proceeds. You are selling the shares for £40,000. How many number of shares? 4,000 shares.
4,000.
Selling on which date? 1/1/2012. That is a sale. Now deduct the cost. You need 4,000 shares cost because you are selling 4,000 shares. Now check through matching order rule. Now check that whether you purchased on the same day any shares. Same day means when you sell the 4,000 shares on 1/1/12. Check in the question whether on 1/1/12 you have purchased any shares in the company.
No. No.
There is no share. 0. And next 30 days.
No.
On 1/1/12 to next 30 days. No. So it means you have to make a share pool and take the average cost. Share pool means 2 columns you have to make in the share pool. Number of share column and cost column. And always in the pool from start to end, all the shares and costs you have to write down. So from start to end. Firstly, you have purchased 2,000 shares for £4,000. Then 3,000 shares for 8,000 and 2,000 shares for 19,900. Okay, so make the total of the two columns. 7,000 shares at a cost of 31,900. Done. Now you know 7,000 shares has a cost of 31,900. So what is the per share cost? Quickly calculate it.
4.55.
4.55 pound. And we need how many number of shares cost?
4,000.
4,000. So 4,000 into 4.55. What is total cost?
18228.
And the chargeable gain 21772. You have to pay CGT on it. How to pay CGT? You know, firstly deduct the annual exemption 11,700 and taxable gain. And after that, up till basic band rate is 10%, above basic band rate is 20%. Do you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I am not writing that. You already knew that. Okay, now the next question. Wait a minute, I am sending you. Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
have you received the question?
Yes.
Okay, first a question of this list I am reading. Mr. X means question number 6.
6. Wow.
Wait a minute. Yes, yeah, that is the question. Mr. X purchased following shares of B company in following dates. 1/1/2004, he purchased 3,000 shares for £9,000. On 1/1/2007, 4,500 shares for £12,000. On 1/1/14, 3,000 shares for 27,000. And on 15 January 14, 2,500 shares on 21,000. Means same data when same company shares are purchased at different multiple rates. Which topic will arise in your mind in the exam?
Matching one.
Matching order.
Matching concept.
Okay. He sold 8,000 shares on 1/1/14 for £50,000. So you are selling 8,000 shares for 50,000. What will be the cost of 8,000 shares through matching order rule? Obviously, because there are different costs available above in the table. Okay, and you need 8,000 shares cost. Calculate the chargeable gain. Okay, now what is the disposal proceeds? 50,000.
50,000.
You are selling 8,000 shares. On which date? On 1.
1st January 2014.
Now less the cost. Through matching order rule, uh, take the cost on same day purchase shares. Tell me on 1/1/14 whether you purchased any shares?
Yes.
No.
No. Next 30 days.
Same day, 1/1/14.
Yes. 3,000 share.
Yes, you have 3,000 shares
2,000.
at a cost of 27,000.
27.
Next 30 days,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
purchased any shares?
Yes.
Yes, 15 January.
Yes. So how many number of shares?
2,500 shares.
2,500 for £21,000. So what is the total number of shares? We already have the cost
5,500.
5,000, but we need 8,000 shares cost. So balance we will take from the share pool. Make the share pool and make the two columns number of share and cost, and from start to end write down all the shares. So from start, firstly you purchased how many shares of this company? 3,000 at a cost of 9,000. Then 4,500 shares at a cost of 12,000. And then I think then that is same day and next 30 days. Already we have the cost of these shares. So don't write again in the share pool. Okay. So total of the two columns is 7,500 shares at a cost of 21,000. So 7,500 shares has a cost of 21,000. So what is the per share cost?
2.8.
2.8. And we need how many number of shares cost? 5,500 we already taken. So what is the balance?
Yeah, 2,500.
Yes. So 2,500 shares at a rate of 2.8. So total cost of the 2,500 share is 7,000. Total of the three costs are 55,000. Now deduct it and you have a capital loss of 5,000 pounds. On loss, you will get the loss reliefs. Which loss reliefs? We will discuss later on. Done? Okay. If you have the right shares in the company and bonus shares in the company, what will be the treatment of right share and bonus shares? Firstly, bonus shares. Bonus means free of cost. Zero cost you have to pay. That is free for you, right? So
Yeah.
if they are free, then it means they have no cost, zero cost bonus issues. So it means you will increase the shares in the number of share column, but cost is zero always, right? So for example, in the same question, 3,000 is the bonus issue. So number of columns, in number of column you have write down the 3,000 number of shares, but in cost column you will write down zero because bonus is zero cost. Okay. That is the effect in the question. And instead bonus issue, if in this question there is a right issue, no problem, increase the number of shares, also increase the cost, because you will treat the right issue in a normal purchase. Means the number of shares column you will write down the number of share, and in cost column write down the cost. But the bonus issue has zero cost. That is the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
All other things are same. Any problem?
No.
Easy topic.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Entrepreneur relief. ER. But in the exam, you have to write down full name, entrepreneur relief. When this relief is available, firstly, I will tell you, when the entrepreneur relief is available, the CGT rate will be always 10% flat rate in all the bands. That is a relief. Means in basic, higher, additional, all the bands, flat 10% CGT rate will be applied on all the gains. Okay. The normal CGT rate is up till basic band rate is 10%. Above basic band rate is 20%. But if entrepreneur relief available, then always rate will be 10% in every band. Higher, additional, in every. Okay. Now my question is, when this relief is available, there will be three situations when the entrepreneur relief available. First situation, when you sell your going concern business. Going concern business, if you sell it. Which business? Unincorporated business. Unincorporated means not a company. Sole trader partnership I am talking about. Okay. When you sell your unincorporated business, then entrepreneur relief will be available on the gain arising on this sale. Going concern mean running business. Okay. For example, Sajia is selling me her sole trader business today. Running business I am purchasing from her. It means she will get the entrepreneur relief on the gain arising on the business. Second situation, if you will seize the business, when business is seized, no one will acquire the business, seized business. Okay. So firstly, when I seize the business, I will sell the assets, or one by one I am selling the assets of the business. Okay. On the asset sale, I will get the entrepreneur relief. For example, today I am seizing my business and then I will sell the assets one by one, land and building, plant and machinery, right? I am selling it. So on these assets, I will get the entrepreneur relief. Any problem? And which business? Again, sole trader partnership business I am talking about. And the third situation, when you sell the shares of personal company. Personal company means the company in which you have 5% plus shareholding and you are also employee in that company, and company is a trading company. Trading mean manufacturing company, not an investment company. Okay. Trading mean the company just like Coca-Cola company. Coca-Cola company trade is to manufacture the bottles of Coca-Cola, right? They will get the raw material, then finished goods, and then they will get the finished goods. So that is not an investment company, that is a trading company whose business is manufacturing. So the company in which you have 5% plus holding, plus you are employee also, and the company is trading company. When you sell the shares of this company, you will get the entrepreneur relief. So the three situations quickly revise. When you sell the running business, when you cease the business and sell the assets one by one, and third, when you sell the shares of personal company, the company in which you have 5% plus holding, plus you are employee and company is trading company, and you will get the entrepreneur relief in these three situations. But before selling all these three, 1 year ownership is must. For all the three situations, 1 year ownership period is must. Okay. When you sell the unincorporated business, going concern business, you must have 1 year ownership. Otherwise, you will never get the entrepreneur relief. Okay. And when you sell the seized business assets, again 1 year ownership is must. And third, when you sell the shares of personal company, you will get the entrepreneur relief. You have 1 year ownership. Got my point? Girls, got my point?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, another situation. Entrepreneur relief is also available on the goodwill, sale of goodwill of close company. Close company means just like family company. Uh, what is close company? I will discuss in the corporation tax. But right now you have to remember it is just like a family company. When you sell the goodwill of close company, you will get the entrepreneur relief on it. But condition is if you have 5% less than 5% shares in the closed company, then you will get the entrepreneur relief on the goodwill, sale of goodwill. Okay. What is the condition? Condition is if you have less than 5% shareholding in the closed company. Or if you have 5% or more shareholding in the closed company, then again you can get the goodwill entrepreneur relief. But the condition is you will sell these 5 or more holding A. You are selling the all the shareholding to company A. And after sale in company A, you have less than 5% shareholding. Then you will get the entrepreneur relief on the goodwill of closed company. So there are two situations. First situation is if you have less than 5% holding in the closed company, then on goodwill you will get the entrepreneur relief. Second situation, you can also get the goodwill entrepreneur relief if you have 5 or more holding in closed company and you are selling all these holding to another company, company A. And after sale in company A, you must have 5% holding.
Ma'am, some noise. I can't hear properly actually. Can you?
Please, now can you hear me?
Yes. Now.
So After sale, you have less than 5% shareholding in the company A, another company, not closed.
Ma'am, can you repeat that? Repeat this.
First situation is if you have less than 5% holding in closed company, then you will get the entrepreneur relief on goodwill of the closed company. Okay.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
you have 5% or more holding in the closed company, then again you can qualify for entrepreneur relief on the goodwill. But the condition is all the 5% or more holding you are selling to another company, company A. Assuming I am naming it a company A, I am selling all my shareholding of closed company to another company A. And in
Okay.
this company A, I have less than 5% holding. Okay.
Okay.
Then I will qualify for the entrepreneur relief on the goodwill. Done?
Okay.
And next point, entrepreneur relief is available on, flat rate is 10% on all the gains, irrespective of bands. Irrespective of band means maybe are you in higher band or additional band, you will apply the flat 10% rate. But the gain which qualify for entrepreneur relief will consume the bands. Consume the bands. What is this? The entrepreneur relief will apply irrespective of the bands, but it consume the bands. What is this? Means, for example, you have two gains. You are selling two assets and two gains arises. First gain is 2,000 pound. You can say 4,000 pound. This gain do not qualify for entrepreneur relief, right? And another asset you are selling and 40,000 gain arise, and this 40,000 gain qualify for entrepreneur relief. Now,
Okay.
firstly, you will pay the tax on 40,000 and rate is 10% because this gain is qualifying for entrepreneur relief. So, CGT rate is always 10%, 4,000 CGT payable. Now tell me your basic band is 34,500. How much is consumed by the gains which qualify for entrepreneur relief? 40,000.
All the gain 40,000.
It means all these gains consume my all basic band. Now basic band is consumed. Now other gains 4,000 normal means not qualifying for entrepreneur relief. Which tax rate I will apply on these gains? Because my basic band is consumed by the entrepreneur relief.
Higher.
Higher
Rate.
rate 20% tax you will apply. What is the CGT? 4,000 into 20%, 800.
Yeah.
Total CGT payable 4,800. So it means how you will, what is the sequence of applying the tax? Sequence is firstly non-saving income consume the bands,
Then
then
saving. Then
saving, then thirdly
dividend.
dividend, and then fourthly CGT will apply. And on in CGT also a sequence, firstly entrepreneur relief gains will consume the bank, and then secondly normal not qualifying for entrepreneur relief gains will use the bands. Okay, so firstly you will apply the CGT rates on entrepreneur relief gains and then not qualifying for entrepreneur relief gains. Clear?
Mm.
Write down a question. Mr. A has taxable incomes 10,000 non-saving income and saving income is 5,000. Next, he also has gains. Which gains? Chargeable gains. Eligible for entrepreneur relief. 12,000. And not eligible for entrepreneur relief, 25,000 pound. Your requirement is calculate the tax. Hello. Okay, firstly we will pay the income tax on the incomes and then on gains. So income tax on, there are two incomes, non-saving and saving. Taxable incomes means after personal allowance. 10,000 non-saving and saving is 5,000. It means personal allowance is deducted. Now apply the rates. 10,000 non-saving income covered in the basic band, rate is 20%, is equal to 2,000. And saving, we are in a basic band. So on saving income, 1,000 nil rate band available. And the remaining 4,000, we still in the basic band, so rate is 20%. 800. Total income tax liability is 2,800. Clear?
Yes.
Now CGT, and there are two gains which qualify for entrepreneur relief. Write down in the inner column, and in outer column which do not qualify for the entrepreneur relief. So in this question, chargeable gains are available. Entrepreneur relief gains are 12,000 and do not qualify for entrepreneur relief gains are 25,000. Chargeable means before annual exemption, so you have to deduct the annual exemption first. From where, which gains you have to deduct the annual exemption first?
First from the not entrepreneurial.
Yes, the gains which do not qualify for entrepreneur relief, from these gains, firstly you will deduct the annual exemption because rate is high here. Okay. So what is the taxable gain? 12,000 entrepreneur relief gain, and this gain 25,000 minus 11,700.
13,300.
13,300.
300. Now, firstly, we will apply the tax rate, flat rate on the entrepreneur relief gains, 10%, 1,200. Now check it, your basic band is 34,500. How much this gain, this band will be consumed by the taxable incomes? Total taxable incomes are
15,000.
15. And how much this gain will be consumed by the entrepreneur relief gains?
12,000.
12. So what is the remaining basic band? Quickly join the meeting again.